How's it going, guys? As you can see, I'm going to be playing the Legend of Zelda. I just did a top 20 video of my favorite NES games, and believe it or not, Legend of Zelda is my favorite game. My favorite NES game. I bet you wouldn't have known that. How you doing, Ricardo? I'm not doing this for any reason, by the way. I'm just feel like playing it since I just did that list, and I'm like, you know what? I should play Zelda. Hey, Kelsey. What's going on, Ethan? Hey, Game Shark. You just got notified now. Well, that's good, because I just came online. Spoonman87. Hey, Jonah. Springborn. Alright, so I'm going to start the game. So this is not going to be a swordless run or anything special. This is just I'm playing Zelda normally. Because I don't think I've done a live stream of just playing the game just as is. So I thought, good time to do that. Thank you very much, Scooter. Bill White says, have James do an AVGN on Shadowgate. I personally don't think Shadowgate is a bad game at all. In fact, I really, really like Shadowgate. In fact, I even showed a very brief clip of that in my top 20 NES video. Now, it is true that you don't necessarily have to, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad game, but usually for AVGN, choose, games that are bad. I know that he's done, like, Mario 3 and stuff like that, but typically we do try to choose bad games for the show, so I don't consider Shadowgate to be bad at all, actually. I think it's actually a really good game. I like it a lot, actually. I actually was playing it not too long ago. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember when I did that playthrough of Dick Tracy a month or two ago or something. But I was actually playing Shadowgate around then. Because I might do a video on it at some point. And basically, I really, really like that game, actually. So it's not something that I would really want to see for an AVGN episode. Make a top 20 SNES video, Mike, says Tuba Cody. Yeah, I definitely would like to do that eventually. I was thinking about what that list would be. Like the NES, I think that if I did a top 20 SNES video, I think a lot of my picks would be pretty obvious stuff. Some of the picks might not be totally obvious, but which is where I think it's a little bit interesting. Like, I don't think most people thought that I would pick Solomon's Key as one of my favorites, but I actually love that game, which I almost was going to do a live stream of that, but I was like, you know what, I'll play Zelda. If you guys have not played Solomon's Key for NES, I have to recommend that you do. Again, if you haven't seen the top 10 video that I did, or top 20, because that game is really, really good. It's hard, and the puzzles that you have to figure out are tough, for sure, but I really, really like that game. Zap Brannigan says Solomon's Key is awesome. Was surprised to see Palamedes in there. Yeah, I know. Palamedes, it's just like, when I was like younger, when I was a kid, and like years ago, I didn't know about Palamedes. Actually, I think I tried it like a few years ago, but, because I think at one point I popped in practically every single NES cart to try them out, just for like a minute. But that one I hadn't really played, actually, until James showed it to me, because we were looking for a game for James and Mike Mondays. And that game is so much fun to play with another person. Chuck Alexander, thank you. He says, hello there, Mike. You should do a live video of Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, I would probably want to play that game again on my own before I did that, because I would be terrible at Majora's Mask, for one thing, because I played that game when it came out. I got Majora's Mask the day it came out, I remember. I think there was, am I incorrect in saying that there was some kind of special version that you could get when the game originally came out? I know there was for Ocarina of Time, because with Ocarina of Time there was the collector's edition, which had like sort of the holographic cover, or the very shiny gold cover, which I had that over there. I think there was some kind of something with Majora's Mask as well. But anyway, I got Majora's Mask right when it came out, and I've only beaten that game once, and that was back when it came out. So I'm not, and that was years and years and years ago, obviously. So I'm not very skilled with it. So I would not know what I was doing at all. So if I did a live stream of that, it would be a giant disaster. Also, that's a very long game, so it's something that I'd have to do a lot of live streams of it. A lot of times, games that are really long, like I know a lot of people want me to do like live streams of Dark Souls, because I do like Dark Souls, but I'm kind of scared of that commitment, because I'd have to do like 8 billion parts. And that's what happened when I did Zelda Breath of the Wild. That basically what happened to me with that, I think would happen if I tried Dark Souls. It's like when games are really, really long like that, it's like after 30 hours or more of playing a game, it's kind of like, all right, I got to move on to something else, because it just it goes on for too long, you know. And I think that would happen with Dark Souls, and probably Majora's Mask too, because that's a really long game. But I do remember liking the dungeons a lot in Majora's Mask, and I do remember liking a lot of the music, actually, and a lot of the stuff, so... but I would like to play that game again and refamiliarize myself. But it was a little weird with the time travel and all that. But I would like to play it again because... see, here's the thing I was thinking. If I do a Heartless run, because I don't remember, if I were to like walk out of the room right now and come back in, I wonder if that would disappear. I don't want to do it right now because I'm not doing a Heartless run at the moment, but at some point I want to do a not Heartless, a 3-heart run of the game. So basically here's what I'm thinking, just so you guys know. So right now I'm just playing the first quest of Zelda, and I've done a swordless run of the game already, which you might have already seen. It's been on the channel for a while. I still have to do a swordless run of the second quest. I've done it before, but I haven't done it on video yet. So I want to do that, but then I also want to do a 3-heart run of the first quest, and then the second quest. And then after that, this is where it gets crazy, I actually eventually want to try doing a swordless 3-heart run of the first quest and then the second quest. I think that would be the ultimate thing. That I have not done before. The swordless runs I've done a few times, again, off camera. But, yeah, so that's sort of my goal, is to eventually do all of that, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go around and pick up some hard pieces now. Mike is heartless and swordless. Yes, I am. Yes, never enough Zelda. Mike beat Mario Paint. That's funny. I would like to think I beat Mario Paint. After I fucking played that game for 6 months. 6 months straight, almost every single day, trying to animate that Ninja Turtle thing. That was like probably the most involved thing I've ever done. And that's saying a lot, because I edited multiple years of Monster Madness. And I would say, other than editing Monster Madness, like I edited Sequelathon, and I edited 80s-a-thon, and Sequelathon 2, and Camp Cult, and I think one of the other ones, Godzilla-thon. But then once James and Mike Monday started picking up more, I was editing that, and then James took over the editing again on Monster Madness. But anyway, the reason I brought that up is those projects, like editing Monster Madness, were huge projects. But I think, honestly, I think that Ninja Turtle animation was probably more involved than editing like an entire Monster Madness, which is insane. And for one video too, so that was something doing that. So all that said, for that commenter who said Mike beat Mario Paint, I would say that if anybody came close, you know, not that it's a game that's possible to beat, it's a joke, you know. But that would be funny if you could beat Mario Paint. Hail Galvatron. Thank you, Yugi. Wow, Mike, I think Breath of the Wild's graphics were overhyped a bit. Way too rehash content Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, I don't... I'm kind of on the fence with it. I think it's cool. There's a lot of stuff in that game I like, and there's a lot of stuff I don't like. But I think overall I like it. But there's definitely a lot of things that annoy me about it. I think the dungeons are very empty. Look at this game. Every room that you go into has different like enemies that you fight. You know, different enemy types, and I feel like those dungeons were just like, there was a lot of those like smoky black goopy Ganon things like all over the place, and like I just felt like the dungeons didn't have like a lot of enemies in it, and that was like bothersome to me. Probably gonna get killed here. Ooh, how about that? Or not. Or not. Should I bomb up? How does James like his Switch? I don't think he has. I don't know if he bought the Switch. He came over here and we were playing that. He might have it now though, actually. I'm not sure. I can say this, I finally did try that 1-2 Switch game. And I played it once, and once was enough for me. 1-2, that's about as many times as I would play a 1-2 Switch. And like, I liked some of the Wii like stuff. Like I like Wii Bowling, even though like, you know, the Wiimote is like gimmicky and stuff, but the 1-2 Switch is kind of like, I don't know, you're like milking a cow or some shit, and then like, I don't know. I don't know, I'm not a big fan, unfortunately. Aaron says 1-2 Switch sucks. Thank you, Kumi. You should stream Mega Man 9 and 10. I should stream Mega Man 9 and 10. I have that on my Wii U, which is somewhere in the closet in the back or something. I don't have it hooked up right now. I have a lot of consoles hooked up. And I don't have every single one of my consoles hooked up, unfortunately. Wii U is not hooked up at the moment. I'm gonna leave the bomb, just because, I mean, not like I'm gonna fuck this up with 8 bomb attempts. You know what, if I can't beat the Dongo with 8 bombs, I'm just gonna turn the game off and quit the live stream, because that would just be sad. Alright, so, it's level 2. How is the 2600 collection coming, says Hyperfuse. Very good. I have about, I think about 10 games that I don't have yet. The problem is all the ones that I don't have are rare and cost a lot of money. You know, like some of them, for example, Air Raid, for example, is like thousands of dollars if you want to get that. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get that. So I think the 2600 collection might be at a standstill unless I hit the lottery or something. You know what I mean? So, There might be a couple of games that I could get that still are like maybe like $100 or something if I find the right person selling it or find it at a flea market or something. The dream would be to like go to a flea market and you find somebody that doesn't know what it's worth, right? But find somebody that's selling it for $10, right? Like, right? That's what I think somebody was saying about the what was that game? Red Sea Crossing. Have you guys heard of that? That Atari game where they only made a couple of them and somebody found it like at a yard sale for a couple dollars or something like that. I love stories like that. Adam G says, I'm such a noob, I don't think I've legit beaten Zelda. You should invest the time into playing it. It's a good game. Mike, thoughts on Metroid Prime 4 reveal? From what I remember from the E3 thing is that they didn't really show anything, right? Didn't they just, unless I missed a gameplay trailer, I think the thing I saw just basically said Metroid 4, which is cool news, but like from what I saw, I mean maybe I'm wrong. If there is a gameplay trailer, let me know because I completely missed it if there is. I saw the trailer for the handheld, the 3DS one, and that looks really cool. I'm gonna get that and play it when it comes out. But Minish Cap versus Wind Waker, they're both really good. I like them a lot. Death Metal. Since you guys like Doom, when are you doing a video on Quake? I know that Ryan was mentioning doing a video on Quake recently. He's pretty into that, so possibly. And then Atheon Me says, enjoy your streams and would love to see you stream Mega Man X game sometime. At some point I'm definitely going to get to Mega Man X, don't worry about that. We'll probably do a James and Mike Monday on it or something. Or I might do it with Ryan, or we'll see. Nobody said anything about Metroid. I'm just wondering if they showed gameplay for Metroid 4, because I haven't seen it yet if they did. Christopher Hewitt says, no, just the title card for Prime 4. Yeah, that's what I saw. So that's the thing, is like, they don't really show anything, so it's... No, Rockman, it's a partnership. Always has been. Travesty also says there's no gameplay for Metroid 4. Yeah, so that's why I don't really have anything to say about it, because they didn't really show anything. So all I can say is I liked Metroid Prime, the first one. I played Echoes. I never beat Echoes. It was very hard. I got really far in it. Probably like 3/4 of the way through, but then I eventually gave up because it was getting hard. And I don't know, I just quit, basically. And so then there was another one after that, right? Wasn't there one for Wii or something? I didn't play any of the other ones, so I stopped at Echoes. So that's where I was with that. But yeah, I would like to see, or I'd like to play. I'd like to play the one for Switch. Sorry, I'm just like a little distracted with what I'm doing. Is this on the Analog NT Mini? No, it's not. I'm playing on regular NES top loader on a CRT TV. Although I have the Analog NT, it's right over there, and it's really cool, by the way. Thank you, Jeremy Pavlik. Ron Howard is directing the Han Solo movie. Is that true? Wow. That's interesting. You should live stream Binding of Isaac. It's similar to original Zelda dungeons. I'm getting my ass kicked as I'm reading the chat. That's true, huh? Wow. Well, that should be... That makes me a little bit more interested in that movie, actually. Let me get this, too. So I'm gonna go now and grab the blue ring. So a tip for people that maybe haven't beaten Zelda before or have a hard time with it, in the top right corner of the map there is the gray section you'll see. There's money up there, and by the way, well, you know what? There's a heart right there, but I'm gonna actually go over here because I'm gonna show you one of the big secrets in the game. If you do have trouble with the game, what you want to do is get the blue ring, because the blue ring makes it so Link is more powerful, so you can take more damage. The red ring is at the very, very end of the game, and you can't really get it until the end of the game. So the red ring it's good to have when you get there, but for the majority of the game, you're not gonna have it because there's no way to get it until you beat all the other dungeons. So the blue ring is really important to get, and you can get it at any point once you have enough money. And if you know where there's places to get money, like secret areas, you can get the money, and then you can get the blue ring. So right here, this is the blue ring. I'm getting that, and as soon as I walk out the door, you'll see Link turns blue. So that's my probably biggest piece of advice I can give for people that have a hard time with this game, is try to at least get the blue ring and then continue from there. And then the other thing I would say is try to go around and pick up the different pieces of heart as early as you can. And always choose the heart over the potion, unless you're doing a 3-heart run or something special like that. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I know James is busy, but I would kill for another stream with both of you. I loved when you guys did a Breath of the Wild. I would like James to stream with me every day if it was possible, but he is actually working on a new AVGN video as we speak. So, you know, I do that whenever we're able. Got a good amount of keys, so that's good. Waiting for Mike to do a Legend of Zelda hitless run. Ha! I don't think that's gonna happen. When I eventually do a 3-heart run, that'll be interesting because I'm not gonna be able to talk to the chat at all, that's for sure, if I do that. So I might have to, I don't know, I might have to do that with somebody else with me. Somebody who would be able to sit for however long, 10 hours, while I try to accomplish something like that, because I would have to concentrate so much on the game. Not like right now I'm kind of like going back and forth between the chats. I'm like getting hit and stuff like that. I won't be able to do that if I'll have to really focus, basically, if I'm gonna ever try that 3-heart run. So we'll see. I'll have to think about how I'm gonna do that on a stream. Dungeon 9 is so hard with 3 hearts, so yeah, I would think so. How many times a year do you play Zelda? I would say at least once, but probably more than that. Probably like 2 or 3 times, maybe. Cactus Jesus says, how can you miss James when he does 3 videos a week? He does a lot. I think what they're saying is people want to see him on stream more. And James likes doing the streams. It's just, you know, can't do everything all at the same time, you know. We had a lot of fun when we did the live stream of Breath of the Wild. I haven't even done a live stream in a while with Ryan either, so I would like to do that again too. Mike, will you ever get into Zelda speed runs? Probably not. I think there's enough speedrunners out there. I mean, I'm not saying a definite no to that, but speedrunning's never really been my thing. There's plenty of people that do that too, so. And I gotta go get the white sword. Thank you, Taxman? Taxman? Is that Taxman? Like the game? Aw, see, if you hit the Aquamentus right in the middle, sometimes you can kill him in one hit. Mike, have you ever beaten the TMNT NES game? Many times, and I've actually done it on live stream before, which is on this channel. You can go and watch it. But I would like to do it again, because I think when I first started live streaming, I didn't have the ability yet to stream in like 60 frames per second and do all that. So the game footage should be looking about as good as it's going to look now. But I think if you were to go back to some of my earlier live streams like that, I think the footage was like not that great. So I kind of want to redo it. How anal of that is me? How anal of that is it of me, I should say, to want to totally redo a live stream just because it's not perfect quality footage. The footage is not perfect quality, I must redo it? I would like to do it again because why not? Yeah. I have not, Robert Papp. I'll have to look into that. That's funny, Scott. Would you play the Zelda CDI games? You know what, Dan Evil Robot? The CDI games, the CDI is like probably the one system I don't own. I have, I think, just about every console, but I do not have a CDI, and that doesn't really bother me because the CDI, I don't have an R zone, I don't have a CDI, and you know what, like the CDI, it's probably my least favorite system, if you want to even see. The thing is, like, I would barely even call the CDI a system, except that it has those Zelda, I mean, it has 3 Zelda games, right? The SNES had 1 Zelda game, unless you want to count like the BS thing or something, you know? It's like, you kind of gotta count it, unfortunately, as a game system, but it's just like, I don't know, I have very little interest in CDI. That said, on Monday, I think you guys will enjoy, if you're looking for some CDI action, check in the James and Mike Mondays this coming Monday. Alright, so where am I at here? I gotta go get the, first of all, I gotta get enough money to go get a candle and bombs. Thank you, Stefano. So I'm gonna go, I guess I'll go up and get the white sword now. I should have enough to get it, I think. I forget how many hearts it is to get the white sword. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get it though. Play Star Wars Battlefront, Mike. I have tried it out when it first came out. Wasn't really my cup of tea. But what am I doing? I'm going up to level 5. See, it's like I'm not, I'm like half paying attention because I'm trying to read these comments. Alright, let's see if I can grab it now or not. Might not be able to. Let's see. Oh, I can get it. How many hearts is it to get the white sword? I know you can't get it, like, if you go there immediately. Anybody know the answer to that? That's one thing I'm not sure. How many hearts it is for the white sword. I think it's 60 for the candle, so I'm gonna head back down to where the candle is. I'm gonna grab that. And then I'll go, I guess I'll do level 4. Also, if I go to the upper right too, I can get the get another hard piece, which I might do that too. No, this is not a swordless run in the second quest. I'm just messing around right now. Right now, I'm gonna go grab the candle. Basically, I'm just fucking around today. But I will do a second quest, swordless run, eventually. Hey Mike, love the streams. When you studied animation, did you do any 3D animation like Maya? There was a class in that, but you know what? I didn't have really much interest in doing 3D animation. It wasn't really my thing. You know, I was a fan of Looney Tunes and Disney cartoons and, you know, that kind of stuff, traditional animation, like Fleischer cartoons and stuff like that. So, oh my god, I don't have enough. See, I'm talking in the chat and not paying attention. So I could have taken the 3D classes, but I didn't. It just wasn't, I didn't really have an interest to do that. I was more into stuff like comics. As you know, guys probably know, I'm like a fan of Carl Barks and like R. Crumb and stuff like that. So, Al Williamson, big fan of like all the EC comics and stuff like that. So I wanted to do like comics and traditional animation and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that I was able to do some kind of artwork and comic work for stuff for Cinemassacre, like you know, the title cards and stuff like that. And actually, one of these bushes has coins in it. One more freaking coin is all I need. Rupee, sorry, not coin. I know I'm gonna get flames that. He's calling the rupees coins! Man, I remember I was doing a live stream once, and there we go. I called the Koopas turtles. Don't ever do that. If you're a live streamer, or if you do Let's Plays, don't ever call the Koopas turtles, because you'll be massacred. Alright, here we go. Getting this, and then I'm gonna go get the heart. Yeah, we always like to, when we're able to, cluster born. So I'm sure you'll see more of that at some point. I don't know if there's any plans at the moment. Off the top of my head, I think if you burn the thing here, it's the old man that makes you pay. So I'm not gonna go in there. This one, is it this one or is it down below? I think it probably is this one. Yeah, it's this one. See, this one's 100. So this spot right here, and the one in the top right, and then the one in the woods are the 3 that are worth 100. So that's one of the ones where you can earn the most money. It's another pretty good tip for people, you know, playing the game and having a hard time. It's a secret to everybody. Yeah, I've thought about it, Dagoth, but I don't know. I don't really like all of them, so that's probably, you know, one of the reasons why not. Christopher Hewitt says, I always love Tex Avery stuff. Me too. Huge fan. You know, Tex Avery is a big reason why I wanted to try to do animation. One of my favorites. One of the best of the Golden Age directors, for sure. Michael Maltese, Friz Freeland, Chuck Jones, you know. Alright, so that was just a potion pickup, that's why I didn't go in there. Although actually I have money, I guess I could have for when I need it later. But what do you think about the stylus DS Zelda games? I'm on the fence with them. I don't hate them, but I'm not big on them either. I didn't really like Phantom Hourglass very much. I didn't hate it, but I didn't, you know, I didn't prefer it. I don't really like when they mess with it, basically. Like, Skyward Sword, like, I don't know, swinging around the Wiimote and all that, it's just like, ugh. Not really a big fan. I'd rather just have a controller and a D-pad. Yeah, I have to go over to level 4 and get the, Cactus Jesus says I didn't enjoy Skyward Sword very much. I remember enjoying some of it, like some of the dungeons and stuff were pretty cool, but I really liked Wind Waker, and I think that it was kind of a weak follow-up. You know, again, not that it was terrible or anything, just wasn't quite as good as you'd hope for. I'm gonna get this heart as well. Actually, I've almost already got enough for the fucking Master Sword. Magic Sword, sorry. This game is about burning every tree and bombing every wall. Um, that's not totally inaccurate. I think there's a cheaper shield than this. Oh wait, that's a $90 shield. That's pretty cheap. I think I might get that. Um, but I also am gonna need that thing for the grumble grumble. Should probably grab that too. Hmm. I'll have more money again. I'll come back for grumble grumble. What is your least favorite game, Mike? There's so many. I really, really, really dislike Friday the 13th on NES. Sorry. I really dislike Back to the Future 2 and 3 on NES. I like Nightmare on Elm Street. But that's as far as NES goes. I mean, obviously there's a lot of bad ones. Jekyll and Hyde is... No, I don't hate Jekyll and Hyde, to be honest with you. Actually, you know what? That was the fucking live stream I was thinking of. You guys remember that live stream I did when I beat Jekyll and Hyde? The footage on that looks like shit because, I don't know, either my internet was shitty that day or I didn't have it on, 1920, 1080, 60 frames per second or whatever. Whatever I had it on, I think it was probably 30 frames per second, and I don't know. That live stream looks like shit, basically. So I feel like I actually should beat Jekyll and Hyde again on live stream. I don't know if I can do it again, because that was the only time I ever beat that game in my life, so I don't know if I would even be able to, but I should try, because that footage just looks like fucking shit. And also, if I'm ever going to show James how to do it, I should have more practice. Because honestly, if I tried to beat Jekyll and Hyde right now, I don't know that I could. They should bring those devils back in the Zelda game. The Vyres, you mean? These are called Vyres. Like, why couldn't there be some Vyres in, in Breath of the Wild? I do have to say, though, Breath of the Wild did a great job bringing back some Zelda 1 enemies and locations and stuff. That's actually one of my favorite things about Breath of the Wild, is how they paid tribute to this game. It had the Lionels, which we haven't seen yet in this stream. And it had Spectacle Rock, and it had a lot of things. But some of those dungeons were so empty. Like, how about the likes that are right there? Throw some fucking likes in there or something. I don't know. Throw something in there. Like, usually Zelda games are have a lot of enemies in the dungeons. I mean, think about Ocarina of Time or any Zelda game. Like, why was the dungeon so fucking empty? And it seemed like it was more like they wanted you to spend your time flipping the map around instead of fighting enemies, and I don't know, it was weird. But I love going around Hyrule Field in the game and all that, and the shield surfing, and I don't know. It's a mixed bag. Or Pole's voices, those appear in level 5, yeah. Pole's voices, yeah, why didn't they have Pole's voices in there? That would have been cool. I don't know why I just did that, by the way. What are the things that look like pancakes called? I actually just said those are likes. This is Aquamentus. What did the rhyming Zoras say when they got to Hyrule Castle? Aquamentus sent us. It's a good one. Pole's voice was a disembodied rabbit's head. Yeah, it was. And you kill it with the arrows. Live stream of Star Tropics, that would be cool. Star Tropics is a very Zelda-like game. It's very neat. I want to actually do it for James and Mike Mondays eventually. We'll get to it all eventually, guys. There's a very big request actually for James and Mike Mondays that we've been requested for since the beginning that we'll be doing soon. I'm not going to give away what it is, but it will be a big one coming. This would be Gleeok, two-headed Gleeok. Which I think they used Gleeok quite a bit in the cartoon. Yes, the Excuse Me Princess 1989 cartoon. Mike, somebody's icon is the house. Wait a second, I want to back up the thing for a second. Somebody was saying something that was... I want to see what they were saying. Mike, somebody's icon is the house movie cover. Do you remember the video you did for that movie? Oh, okay. I thought you were asking what it... yeah, I did a movie review a long time ago, back when I used to do movie reviews of the movie House, yeah. Do I remember the review I did? Yeah, I remember the review I did. That's a very interesting, weird, strange, and artsy, cool movie. I would recommend seeing it if you haven't seen it. James actually did a review of it as well, I believe, for, was it for Monster Madness 9 or 10? So check out his review of it as well. Mike, do you know the NES Zelda inside and out? I know it pretty well. Like, for example, right in the upper right corner here, you can do this. Yes, you can kill the rabbits with the microphone on the Famicom. And actually, you can do it as well on the analog NT. It has the port for the microphone for Famicom. Like, you should play Hagane. I've been doing those playthrough videos that I do, and I was thinking about, like, what's a tough game that I could do for a playthrough. And then I was like, oh, well, Hagane's a tough game. And I was like, wait a second, didn't I have that on my list of, like, obscure Super Nintendo games? And so I rewatched that old video I did, and sure enough, it was on there. And I couldn't believe, when I recorded that game, I actually beat Hagane when I recorded that video, like, when was that, 5 or 6 years ago or something? And I didn't think that I had ever beaten that game, because whenever I think of that game, I'm just like, wow, that's a tough game, like, that I've played before, but I forgot that I actually beat that game for that video, which is a really good, like, reminder, or it's a really good, like, thing, basically, that I record these videos, because, like, this right here, I mean, like I said, I play Zelda pretty often. It's good to be able to go back and have stuff recorded, and I like doing that. For example, like, just recently, the other day, this week, I played Ninja Gaiden 3, and a thing happened when I was playing the game where I was fighting one of the bosses, and all of a sudden, I died. And I didn't get hit by anything. And had I not been recording that, that would be one of those things where you'd be telling somebody about it, be like, You know what? I was playing Ninja Gaiden 3 one time, and nothing hit me, and I died. And people be like, "Yeah, sure, I bet that happened." But that's what's cool about recording these videos and live streams and stuff is like people can actually see what the hell you're talking about. And another one that you guys should check out if you haven't seen it is I did a live stream playing. Here's Pole's voice, by the way. I did a live stream playing. You know what? And I didn't pick up the arrows yet. That's stupid of me to not have done that. Because if you have the arrows, you can kill Pole's voice. It's really easy. I should have done that. Maybe I should go get a fucking arrow. I should go get the arrows. I think they're $80 over on the coast. You know what? I'll go do that because I'm gonna need arrows eventually anyway. So, I'm just gonna do that real quick while I mention this. So, I did a live stream also of You know what? I'm gonna have to go all the way around to fucking get that. Whatever. I'll just go do it. I did a live stream of Ikari Warriors. And during that, I was trying to beat Ikari Warriors, and I think I want to say I played through the game twice in a row, because I didn't beat it the first time, or something happened. And then I think the second time I was playing it, and I also didn't beat it, because the game, like, glitched out on me. I'm playing the game, and my guy's going up, and that's, like, the slowest, like, shittiest game. Something about it, like, makes me want to play it. I don't know, it's like strangely addicting, but it's like not, I don't really like it. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm playing the game for like hours on this fucking live stream, and then I get pretty far. I'm like getting closer to the end of the game, and all of a sudden, like, I think something shot me, like a missile or something shot me, or one of those, what do they call it in the nerd video, the scrotum gun, fucking scrotum gun shot me or something. And then all of a sudden, like, the whole game glitches out, and then like the whole screen starts moving up, like all fucked up. And hang on a second. Yeah, okay, I got that now. That's good. See, it's good that I came back over here anyway, because I have to grab this anyway. This isn't even why I came over here. Actually, I totally forgot about the heart. I came over here because I want to go get the arrow that's over here. And yeah, but then the whole screen, like, starts glitching out and starts moving up. It's so fucked up. It's kind of a hard thing to try to explain, but go check that out. It's my Ikari Warriors live stream. Like, just type in Mike Matei Ikari Warriors, you can find it. So fucked up. But yeah, that's what's good about recording this stuff, is having all that kind of stuff on camera. You should do a top 10 craziest live stream moments. Says Aaron Plays. Yeah, I mean, maybe eventually. I don't know if I have enough yet, but eventually if I get enough crazy moments. That's 2 of them right there. There's probably some other ones. Alright, so anyway, so I'm going back now to level 5. Rainbow Commando. That's funny, Metal Ninja P2. Mike, check out Master Chew and the Drunkard Who. I mean, I've played it before. I played it with James when we did that video. That video was like, wait, so I have the arrows now. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but that was kind of just like, I felt early on in the nerd thing that, like, making the earlier nerd episodes, that every single video shouldn't be like huge titles, because I thought it would be interesting. I mean, you guys know that I like talking about obscure games. You know, I've done those obscure game lists, and I would say to James, you know, he would do a video of like Top Gun or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or stuff, or Double Dragon or something like that, or Castlevania, and then I'd be like, well, why don't you do like something like unlicensed or something that's like really obscure, or like Wally Bear and stuff like that, because I just thought that it would be cool to get some like more obscure shit in there. And I remember I had those I didn't really have all of them, but I had those Bible games, like the blue, is it like Wisdom or Color Dreams or whatever, those cartridges. And that was another one I was like, this would be a good thing, because it's like not a lot of people talk about, or at least at that point, not a lot of people were talking about Bible adventures, you know. But, I mean, as bad as those games are, I think there's like an interesting history to them, sort of, that whole company. Now this is a part that that when you're doing the swordless run, this is one of the harder parts, because you have to get through this, and because you have to get through this without the sword. So the only way to do that, from I think, is to hit them with the smoke of the bomb. And I think that to me is probably the hardest part of doing a swordless run, is going through this room, and then there's another room of blue dark nuts, and not having a sword. It's very, very challenging, and I can't imagine eventually someday I want to do it swordless with 3 hearts. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. It might be too difficult to do. Now if I were to go down here, I could get more bombs, but I need 100 rupees. I was about to say coins again. And by the way, I have like more than enough hearts now to get the fucking master sword, so I'm just gonna have to go do that soon. I'm trying not to waste my bombs too much. Although I totally could be using them right now. It's amazing how easy this is when you have when you can actually use your sword. Wood sword run. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I never even thought of that. Zelda's champion said do a wood sword run. That's cool. I mean, I feel like that wouldn't be too hard, but I never thought about that before. That's really interesting. I like that idea. I might have to do that. Never even thought about trying that. Now so this is level 5. The end boss of level 5 is Dig Dogger, who is a round monster with an eye in the middle. I don't know what the hell it is. It's some kind of weird floating monster thing, but it's weird. With Turtle Tuesdays, they covered a lot of TMNT stuff already. Yes, we certainly did. I feel like we covered just about everything Ninja Turtles that you could possibly want to cover. So I do have to say, I don't know that I'm going to have enough time to finish the game completely, unfortunately, on one live stream here, so I might have to break this into 2 parts. But we'll see how far I can get. These are Gibdos, these are mummies. Dig Dogger always reminded me of a hurricane. A shit hurricane. A shit hurricane. Oh my. So essentially, you love Dig Dogger, is what you're trying to tell me? Yo, Mike, play some of that hella fresh Reader Rabbit, ready to learn that shit. What? What? Hella fresh Reader Rabbit? Okay. Still drawing, Mike? Not as much as I used to. A lot of editing. A lot more like writing and editing. Sometimes I do with like if we do like a it's bullshit video or something like that. Alright, I've done the lately I've done the covers for the Blu-rays and stuff like that. Some of them. See how easy Pole's voice are? Yeah, the arrows. Alright, so here's Dig Dogger. And you just blow the whistle, which makes him break apart. And later versions of Dig Dogger break apart into more eyeballs. And here we go is the Triforce piece. You need all of them to get into level 9. That's sort of the goal here. We are linking together the pieces of the Triforce. And so I guess I'm gonna go over to, I'm gonna blow this and have it take me to level 3. Hopefully, come on, take me to level 3. Oh, is it gonna do this shit because I'm up here and it doesn't wanna, yeah. I could probably do it over here though. I think that level doesn't, okay, this is 4. I want it to take me to 3. The reason is because that's nearest to the Lost Woods, and I want to go get the... There we go, this is level 3. Very good. Alright. I want to go get the Master Sword now, which is in the graveyard. So, this is the part of the game where we go through the Lost Woods. Will I ever stream the second quest? Absolutely, I will. I was thinking that once I beat this, although I might have to, I'm gonna actually, this is the other spot where you can get the large amount of money. I was thinking that after I do complete this, just like a regular run of the first quest, that I could do a stream of the second quest. Not necessarily tonight or anything, but sometime. So, spoiler alert for anybody who's just joining here. I'm doing a little bit of a spoilery thing right here in the game. Spoiler from 1986. So, this is where we get the Master Sword. This is the location right here. And you need 13 hearts, I believe, to get it. Which I have more than enough now to get it. Magic Sword. I always say Master Sword. Because in the other games, the sword is called the Master Sword instead of the Magic Sword. This is the only one where it's called the Magic Sword. And this is also the only Zelda that really has the cross, the Holy Cross on the shield. Speaking of the sword and the shield. Oh, you know what? And I didn't get the bracelet yet either, did I? I'm gonna go grab the bracelet. right around the corner. Actually, this is a location right here that has a potion, which that would also be good to get. I'm going to grab the potion. You have to give the old lady the letter. You give her the letter, and then she starts selling you the potion. Now, the red potion, the more expensive potion, is a little less money, so it's the better deal if you're struggling on cash. And right around the corner, the Armos, near the corner here, is where you'll find the bracelet right there. I just wanted to pick that up because I was, not that I really need it right now, but I was close to it, so I figured I might as well. Right up there is a place where you can use it. It's essentially your warp. I don't know if you played like Twilight Princess or stuff like that, but a lot of the Zelda games, when the map is so large, you want to warp between areas so that you don't have to walk all the way there. That's what that is, essentially. Thanks for that secret potion area. You are welcome. I can watch you play Zelda 1,000 times. I can play Zelda 1,000 times. Do you know what album that's from, Jamie Murphy? Thank you very much, Nick P. You'll have to send me an email with that, because I won't be able to remember that at the moment. My email is Mike@Cinemassacre if you want to send that to me. But thank you very much. You know what? I didn't work really on the movie. That's not really my thing, so I actually don't have any idea. It's not really my... I don't really know. Not my department, as they say. The new DuckTales looks a bit more like the Carl Barks comic. That is true, to an extent. There's a lot of... They have a lot of references, for sure, to it. I like that they're including Donald. And it definitely seems like it's a little bit closer. But it's still DuckTales. It still has, you know, Launchpad and Webby and a lot of that stuff that I could personally do without. I feel like that's sort of like a half-assed attempt to make what they really should make, which is like an Uncle Scrooge show or a Walt Disney Comics and Story show. I think they should just drop it being DuckTales. I think the reason that they're making it DuckTales is because it has the name DuckTales, and DuckTales was one of the most popular cartoons of the 80s. But, you know, you gotta remember what it's based off of, and I think that they should have should drop the DuckTales crap and just go straight for like making a good like adaptation of the comics. But at least I will say they are trying to. It seems like it might come closer than DuckTales did. So I have a little bit of hope for it, but I just wish that they would have just like gone all the way with it and just do a straight up like, okay, we're, you know, re-envisioning the comics here, not like remaking like fucking the Webby's Greatest Hits or whatever the fuck, you know. So, but it's a nice attempt. I'll definitely be curious to see it. Chris Baker says, "Fuck DuckTales, I want Gummy Bears." Well, Gummy Bears isn't, you know, whatever. That's a whole nother discussion. I don't want this video to turn into Mike's thoughts on fucking Disney comics. You guys really know how to get me started on that shit. Next thing I know, somebody's gonna bring up Captain Picard, and then it's really gonna be over. Really? Was that like nothing? Or am I supposed to bomb here? I kind of forget this dungeon a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Actually, is this the one? I think I know what I have to do. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I had to go in where that middle part is, but of course I just got hit by the fucking bubble though. And this is a very dangerous area because I could totally get fucked up by the likes. I'm trying to just fuck them up here. Because basically I don't want to lose my shield. The like can take your shield. It's like that thing that's jumping around in the Lost Woods in Link to the Past. With the tongue, that like plant with the tongue. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm sure some of you do. I would like to stream Star Tropics. I've seen a lot of people mention Star Tropics. I think this is where I was supposed to go. We're definitely eventually going to do some stuff on Star Tropics. I don't know Star Tropics as well as I know Zelda, so it won't be, I can't give as much advice, but it is a cool game. Star Tropics platform jumps are a bitch to get used to. Yeah, I've done it before. I know what you're talking about. It's very I don't know, particular. Would you live stream those Star Trek games for NES? I did one of them with Ryan one time, William Petty. We did Star Trek The Next Generation, I think. Oh no, we did, actually no, we did the 25th anniversary. And I think we did it, that must have been during Star Trek's anniversary or something like that. But yeah, we did a live stream on the 25th anniversary game. I don't know, maybe I never put that out. Sometimes I forget to put videos out. I should really go through the videos and I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think I forgot to put that video out. Because I think, so yeah, sometimes I live stream stuff and then I forget to make it public. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good live stream of that game. I think that was sometime, I want to say that was like in September. I'm gonna have to go look later and see. Alright, so anyway, that was level 6. And how much time do I have? I have about 30 minutes left until I got a break. So, level 7, I could go around to. You know what? Maybe I'll show people that want to see this. So right up here, where these red Lionels are, you can push that, and then this is like the warp. It's not really. I want to see if I can find a different warp. That's really far. not too terrible, I guess. I'll walk from here. So from here, basically I'm going relatively close to where we went to level 3. You'll find level 7 in the first quest, at least. The locations of the dungeons change when you do the second quest. But, you know, that's something to talk about when we do the second quest. So over here, you need the recorder. It's not called a whistle, actually. A lot of people think it's called the whistle, but it's actually a recorder. And right over here, I think there's $10 too. Hang on a second. Let me go around here. I feel like wasn't right over here. Is it this? Isn't this $10? Let's see. I think this is $10. Get out of my way, Moblin. I think this is $10. That's $10. So anyway, so I'm gonna go over level 7, which is right here, and you blow the recorder like so. No, normally when you blow the recorder, it'll take you to another location, sort of like the magic bracelet thing. They have multiple ways of getting around the map, which is cool. But yeah, that takes you to level 7. Link the Triforce, that's right. I mean, that's how I always thought of it. I figured that's why they named Link Link. I mean, isn't that all common knowledge, basically? I think they might even say that in the intro of the game, that you're linking the Triforce pieces together. Does it say whistle in the manual? That's interesting, because I think during the title scroll, I think it says recorder in the game. So that's interesting. Sometimes NES games are different between the manual and the game itself. I've noticed that on other occasions. That would actually be an interesting thing, sort of article or something, or experiment to see all the differences between the manuals and the game itself, because I think a lot of times, I think they had a different team working on the manuals than they did the games a lot of times, so you'll find differences. I still didn't, I have to see, you know what, I gotta go back to level 5 and get the, but actually level 7 has a bomb upgrade as well, somewhere, so I have the money. Trying to remember now. I used to know all this off the top of my head. Not so much right now. I don't think it's around here. Thanks, Blue Ice. What did you think of the Metroid game reveals, Mike? I mentioned that earlier. Didn't I just walk in here? Sorry, I'm like half paying attention. They only showed the like a title screen or something. They didn't show gameplay, so it's like I don't really know how I can have much of an opinion if I haven't really seen anything. I think that it's cool that they're doing a Metroid Prime, but I was always more into the 2D Metroids personally. So they actually showed footage of the 3DS one, so I'm more interested in that, to be honest with you. That's why Ryan and I did a video talking about, let me bomb this first. We did a video talking about our top E3 picks, and for me, I picked the 2D Metroid because I probably am going to be more interested to play that than Metroid than Metroid Prime 4. You know, not that I don't like Metroid Prime. I do like Metroid Prime. It's just that if I were to pick between them, I prefer the 2D ones a little bit more. So, but I like them both. I think they're both really cool. I'm trying to remember where this. I'm gonna bomb right. I wish I had the map right now. No, it's not there. I'm trying to remember where the hell the spot is. You know what? I think I have to go through this. There it is. Okay. So this is not one that you bomb. This is one where you just go through the key. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. The other one is the bomb one. You have to bomb the wall in level 5, I'm pretty sure. You should do a sequel to Late Night with Ganondorf Dragmire. Yet another one of our stupid little cartoon things that we did. Sometimes we make the stupidest fucking things. Just for fun. Tyree says, is Mike just doing a normal playthrough? Yes, I am, and you know what? I didn't get the meat, so I have to go get that. But I've had the shield, which I've been very happy about. Mike, will you ever stream Atari 2600? Yes, I will. I'm not set up to do that currently, but eventually we will get to that. Hopefully soon. I actually have an Atari sitting in a box right over there that I'm in the process of working on being able to do that, basically. So, we will get to that point. I want to. And actually, I have not even hooked up an Atari to this TV yet. I'll be excited to do that. I went the wrong way. Personally like the 2D Metroid 2, Mike. Yeah. I am excited for that. And I really liked, I really like Metroid Fusion. That's a game that'd be cool to play again. So I have to go run and get this meat. How much time do I have left? About 20 minutes. 20-25 minutes, something like that. So I'm not gonna be able to beat this, but I'll try to, maybe I can make it through level 7, at least, maybe start level 8. Now I'm gonna have to take a break. Maybe I'll just leave the game on pause. I think I'm probably gonna try to finish the game tonight if I can. But I might break for a little while. Which Ninja Gaiden do I think is the hardest? Probably the first one. Just for the whole, again, level. No, this is not a swordless run right now. I'm just playing it. Just fucking around. Anyway, so I have the Grumble meat. This game is hard if you don't have patience. Yeah, you need to have a lot of patience. I think NES games in general, you need to have patience. And a lot of times I don't have patience with a lot of the games, so it just depends. Is his top loader modded? So my top loader, I have a cable that's a SCART cable, and the SCART is going into a SCART switcher, and from there it's going into the FrameMeister, I believe, and then it's going into the back of this RGB TV. So that's how I'm recording this right now. So also on this level is the red candle, which is like a blessing when you're playing the game on a swordless run. Mike hasn't played Prime 3, so he can't really get too excited for Prime 4. I guess that's true. Well, I'm like, I like to do things in order, usually, and I didn't make it all the way through Echoes. So, I mean, and I also haven't even played Metroid Prime, the first one, in a long time, so it's like, I'm kind of behind with that. But the thing is, like, my desire to play those is, like, not... Like, if I was going to play any Metroid game, honestly, I would... Right now, I would probably play Metroid Fusion, or, like, Super Metroid, or one of the 2D ones, because I like them better. So, I don't know. It just sucks that Nintendo doesn't put out Metroid games as much as Zelda or Mario games. I totally agree with that. They should. Yeah, because it seems like they have a new Zelda game. It seems like every year, but I guess like every 2 years or something. Regardless if it's like a handheld or console, like they're always putting out some kind of Zelda or Mario, but like, you know, they put out the Metroid games a lot less often. That's definitely true. And I don't think they should. I think there should be a new Nintendo-made Metroid game every like 2 or 3 years, the same way they do with Zelda. Like, why don't they do that? Why don't they push the Metroid franchise as much? I bet you Metroid, unfortunately, must not sell as well or something, because that's the only reason I could think of that they don't make it, because it's such a great game, it's such a great franchise. I don't know. Anybody got the statistics on that? Does Metroid not sell as well as Zelda and Mario? Because I would think that that would probably be the only reason why they wouldn't. One thing that I can tell you about this game, I was just thinking about the wand that I got that I haven't even used yet. I personally prefer to use it like this, because you can get the book in level 8, and what happens is a lot of times when you fire that, when you have the book, it creates fire after you shoot the beam. and I think it gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes it like slows you down a little bit, or it'll get you hurt. So I actually, a lot of times when I play, I don't pick up the book. I don't think it really, I don't know, I don't personally really prefer it. Isn't there another bombable? Yeah, I thought so. Oops. A lot of people in the chat are talking about other How many times have I beaten Zelda? I have no idea. Many. I have no fucking idea. 100 times. I don't know. A lot. I don't know if I should even bother killing them. I'm just gonna go. Is this Wall Master? Yeah, it is. Should probably have the arrows on. Or actually the wand would be. Because that way I won't waste the money. Gotta get the money. Is that it? Any more Wall Masters? Nope. So when the Wall Masters are done, at that point you can then push the switch. I should have bombed before I did that, but there's Aquamentus again. He's no stronger than Wall Master. Scared the shit out of me in Ocarina of Time. Yes, they were much scarier in Ocarina of Time. I love the that forest temple. Great like atmosphere to that. Alright, so I've got about 10-15 minutes left. I'm gonna try to get over to level 8. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through it. Oh, that's good. It took me to 2, which is as close as I could really be. That's convenient. There you go, up the wood sword challenge, and no heart containers as well. No heart containers? You mean no additional ones? As opposed to... Alright, let me take him out. Fuck it, just sword. Magic sword is strong enough that you can pretty much just fuck up Manhandla easily. Even with the magic sword, these fuckers take 2 hits. So this is the book, so I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm trying to debate right now if I'm even gonna fucking get this or not. I'm gonna get it just to get it. Just to say I got it, I guess. I don't personally like it, but you know what I do? I like my inventory to be full because it looks better, but I don't like the book. There's my complaint about Zelda. I don't like the book. Thanks, James Wilson. You like the book, it's easier to light the rooms. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I'm not a big fan, but what are you gonna do? I still gotta go back to level 5 and get the... Like, how do you get rid of a bomb? Some days you just can't. Rest in peace, Adam West. It's very upsetting. I think up there is also bombable, but is this, I feel like this is the item, or fuck, I'm not sure exactly. What is this gonna be? Because the key is also, the magic key is somewhere. I'm trying to remember. It's almost like I probably don't even need that, but I guess I'll grab it anyway, because shortly I'm going to have the... I wonder actually if I had to go back and bomb up and go through that top wall to get to the... I kind of forget level 8, and I think it's sort of shaped like a spiral or something. I'm a little out of practice with level 8. Which is why it's good. I need to practice a little bit before I'm going to try doing any more Heartless or Swordless runs or anything. Let me see if I can bomb this way. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go back in, and I think I bomb up in that room of Dark Nuts. So this is the last heart and the Triforce piece, but I'm gonna come back in because I gotta get the key. Does he play Minecraft? I do not. I know nothing about Minecraft. Which is why I made a video about Minecraft many years ago. And I had Inspector Gadget. Whoa. There was a point when Minecraft started getting really, really popular on YouTube, and all you would see is Minecraft videos. So I was like, I don't know anything about Minecraft. Let me make a video about Minecraft because everybody else is making videos about Minecraft. And so I had Inspector Gadget do the review because I don't know anything about Minecraft. So I was like, alright, well if I get anything wrong about it, it won't be my fault because because Inspector Gadget's doing the review, not me. But of course, Inspector Gadget is an idiot, so he didn't know anything either, you know. so I made some stupid ass video about Minecraft, just because Minecraft was like a big deal at the time. I guess it still is. It became such a big popular thing. But it's funny. There's a funny, somebody did a funny video, a parody of that video where they hang on a second, where they took Inspector Gadget out and it's just me like sitting on a couch like talking to myself. It's really funny. One more hit for Blue Goma. There we go. I guess that's it for the dungeon, right? I was just trying to think if there's anything else in here, but I got the book, I got the key. Oh wait, no, I didn't get the key. What the hell am I talking about? Where, wait, I'm trying to remember now where the fuck this key is. Oh wait, isn't it? You know what? Wait, it's down and to the right? And then there's like stairs or something in here. I think it's here. Yeah, I think this is it. This is what I almost missed out on. There we go. Alright. There it is. Alright, that is the magic key. Adventure of Link? What about Adventure of Link? You want me to play Adventure of Link? I have done a live stream of that as well. But that is a great game. So I'm about out of time. I might have to break, and I think that's fine because I could break here, and then for the next live stream, I think I need to get meat, and I need to go back to level 5. So maybe I'll just do that really quickly, and then I could finish the game up later, because I have like just a couple minutes left. So let me, so I don't have enough money to do that. Shit. Let's see if I can get enough money really quickly to... I don't really know if there's a lot of locations left to get money. I think I've taken all the major... There's the gambling game, but we're not going to do that. There's a trick with that, actually, with the gambling game, where it's stupid, but if you turn... Basically, you turn the console off, or you hit reset if you lose. So that's a way that you can win the gambling. It's called cheating. But it's a quick way to get money in the game. A lot of times the Octoroks have a good amount of money, so I'll go this way. Your goal is to beat this game this summer. You should. If you're having any trouble with the game, send me an email. It's Mike at Cinemassacre. If you're playing through the game and you get stuck or anything. Or you can just watch this live stream. It should be able to help get you through. They're like barely giving out shit here. Almost there. you streamed many Mario games. Well, I did a live stream of Super Mario Brothers 3, and I went through the whole game too. And I did a video with Ryan. That wasn't a live stream, but we did a Let's Play of Super Mario World. Although we weren't complete with it, we beat the game, but we didn't get like all 96, I think it is, stars. So we didn't do everything that there was to do. I'm just trying to get 100 rupees here. So I could go back at some point and do another Super Mario World thing. Do a live stream of it. Come on, give me money. One more is all I fucking need. There we go. Alright, now we're going back. You played Lost Levels. Oh yeah, I played Lost Levels. Thank you, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I did, for Super Nintendo, there's, you know, Mario Lost Levels. I did a playthrough of that. I feel like I'm forgetting other things. Haven't we done other Mario videos? The first solo video I ever did was me jumping the flagpole in the original Mario game on the first level. Which, I'm very proud of that, by the way. That took me like 4 hours to do that. Good video to start out with. So, I think I go up to get to this. I've already been here, but I didn't have the money, right? Because there's the other one in level 7. Oh, fuck, do I gotta actually... No, I don't go... Fuck, I don't think I go that way to get to it, right? Fuck, now I'm trying to remember how, where that was exactly. Oh no, wait. I have the other level in my head. I have level 7 in my head. I have to go back down where the dark nuts are. Sorry. I just got confused for a second. I have to go this way. It's down in the... It's down through here, through the basement with like the dark nuts and all that. I was getting confused between level 5 and level 7. Because in level 7 it has that door that you just open. This is the one that you need to, you have to have a key, which I obviously have plenty now because I've already beaten level 8. And you need, and I believe you need a bomb, I think. Well, I mean, I needed a bomb to get through that, so maybe that's what I was thinking of. But now we go down here, and then I go down, and then I think I have to bomb a wall to get into it, but we will see in a second. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so I go down here, and then, yeah, I think this is where it is. I think I bombed to the right, and I think it's here. Unless I'm totally crazy, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I was right. Okay, and I think that that's a good place to stop it, because I do have to stop. I'm actually a minute or so over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it here, and I'm hoping that later tonight I can play again and I'll finish up level 9. So that's the plan. So, Mike said CDI is coming to James and Mike this Monday. Yes. No, it's not Zelda. Great fucking live stream tonight, Mike. We'll be looking forward to the next one, bud. Thank you, NASCAR freak. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it tonight. It probably will be in a few hours from now, if I can. No promises. I might not be able to tonight, but I will try to finish it up and do level 9. Thank you very much, Julius, and thank you, Yugi. I think you've been here the whole time, huh? Yugi, thank you. Alright, thank you, Doug Olass. And thanks, Cactus Jesus. Alright. I'm getting requested to do the Pee-wee laugh before I get off stream. Tell you what, come back and I will do it when I do level 9. Alright? Alright. Now I guess I have to do it. There you go. Alright. Alright guys, so I will finish up level 9 later. I gotta run for now. Thanks for watching, guys.